Assalamualaikum and very good day. My name is ZAMIR HAKIMI bin SHAFARIZAL. My mental number is 286-550. Today, me and my friends want to present to you about the problematic integration theory that we choose from the list. So, let's take a look about the founder and the story behind the creation. Okay, the first point is the founder and the story behind the creation of problematic integration theory. So, the main idea of problematic integration was initially presented by Austin Bebro in 1992. For the foundation of his new theory, Bebro drew on a wide range of interdisciplinary literature from the field of communication and allied fields like psychology, sociology, and philosophy. Theoretical foundation for problematic integration theory include those for uncertainty reduction, confidence in just a world, decision-making analysis, motivation and self-esteem theory, and cognitive dissonance. So, however, despite including aspects from these theories, problematic integration has notable contrast from URT in that it neither assumes that uncertainty is a bad circumstance, nor implies that uncertainty, the solution is always required or desirable. For the concept, a form of message processing communication theory called problematic integration and connection to persuasion and decision-making theories. The problematic integration theory put forth the following ideas. So the first one is people form the both probabilistic and evaluative orientation as they perceive the world. The second, probability and evaluation are not mutually exclusive. The third one is probability and evaluation are socially based and socially constructed. And the last one is integration of this orientation can be problematic. An evaluation of the likelihood of an occurrence or result is known as a problematic orientation. An evaluation of how favorable a result turn out is called evaluative orientation. So for the evaluation of probability and value are frequently cooperative and simple to integrate. However, as the theory name suggests, there are times when integration presents difficulties. Problematic integration purpose that integration become more difficult as clarity of object probability decrease and object value conflict increase. So there is an increase in the divergence between object expectation and desire. For the fundamentally, when our probabilistic and evaluative orientation clash, creating instability and discord, we suffer difficulties integration. Problematic integration related conflict may or may not be significant. The more vital an issue or object is to one idea or cultural value, the more probable is that improper integration will make them feel more uncomfortable.
Hi, my name is AFIQUDIN RAHIM, and now I'm going to talk about the perspective of problematic integration theory. As mentioned in the introduction, a subset of communication theory called problematic integration theory looks at how we interpret information experiences as well as how we deal with ambiguity. Problematic integration theory differs from the axiomatic and predictive communication theories as well as uncertainty reduction theory in a number of respects. In contrast to uncertainty reduction theory, problematic integration postulates that being faced with uncertainty does not always result in desire to lessen it. Further, problematic integration proposes that not all uncertainty is negative. Uncertainty has one specific or limited meaning. Uncertainty reduction is not always achievable. Any ambiguity resolution is not always definitive, and integrative problems may or may not have a clear-cut root cause. The socio-cultural communication and the socio-psychological traditions are where problematic integration theory originates. Problematic integration has a wide range of applications because it started out with a focus on intra and interpersonal situations but has since been applied in various contexts such as interpersonal, small group and organizational. In contrast to positivistic or empirical or critical approach to the theory, problematic integration is regarded as an interpretive method.
For the third point is the main idea and the principle of the problematic integration theory. 4 distinct signs or forms of poor integration were discovered by Barbro. The first one is divergence, the second one is ambiguity, the third one is ambivalence, and the fourth is impossibility. For the divergence, the first of the integration dilemmas occur when there is a disparity between what we wish to be true and what we think to be true, or to be likely to occur, the desired outcome. When the likelihood or value of an object, such as circumstance, result infinity, it murky or extremely ambiguity result. In ambiguous situation, neither the outcome nor the probability of the conclusion is known. According to Barbro, however, the latter has limitation. When a factor that is unknown obscure or make it difficult to build one orientation toward a result, there is uncertainty. So, ambiguity. Ambiguity has additionally been defined as uncertainty over the unknown. Ambivalence results from either of two situations. The first one is having to pick between two options with similar values, or having to choose between options that are mutually exclusive. The final type of problematic integration is impossibility. Whereas when one realizes or believes that a result won't materialize, because only impossible cannot a sense of certainty, it is understood to be distinct from a type of divergence. Impossibility can elicit a variety of reactions, such as a sense of futility or an enhanced desire to refute it. The circumstance or result is conflict. For the conflict can be generated, mediated, and resolved through communication, and communication is a source of problematic integration because it result is knowledge and evaluative orientation. Probabilistic and evaluative orientation are built on and developed through message and meaning making, and communication itself is an object of thought, and as a result is an object of probabilistic and evaluative orientation. A person who is having trouble integrating knowledge may also look for fresh information or information from new source to support or reinforce a desired probabilistic or dissonance, because communication naturally entails or is founded on probabilistic and evaluative perspective, or because communication is about probability and value. Communication is seen as a medium of problematic integration. Culture influences and shapes communication, making it a problematic integration medium since cultural framework, our probabilistic and evaluative attitude are established. Last but not least, communication is a tool that problematic integration theory can utilize to help manage and resolve conflict brought on by difficult integration. So, the conflict can appear as a standard change of problematic integration, since communication can be a source, a medium, or a mechanism for resolving problematic integration.
Now I'm going to talk about the relationship between the problematic integration theory and the Balsam-Buddy's breast cancer support group. The problematic integration theory from Barbro in 1992, 1995 and 2001 takes into account the relationship between expectations and desires, and guides the cognitive and communicative reactions to situations where there are conflicts between the perceived likelihood of an event occurring and the perceived value associated with it. People experience an archetypal problematic integration of probability and evaluation, for instance, when the dreaded becomes likely. The ambiguity of serious disease make it a situation well suited for an investigation using PI theory. Breast cancer in particular draws the patient into a complex treatment stages, each with distinct stressors necessitating a series of adaptation. The investigation of PI structures in communications created for hypothetical events is not the focus of the present study. Instead, it examines the frequency of statements that refer to the issue raised by PI in the unobtrusive observations and analysis of real-time interactive discussions that naturally occurs in BCSG perceived possibilities, perceived values, and information seeking and avoidance. In doing so, the study responds to the following queries, which is number 1, how much do BCSG members generate, signal, or promote attribute or outcome probability in terms of promoting certainly and reducing certainly respectively. Question number 2, how often do BCSG members' conversations build, suggest, or encourage assessments of qualities or results in both positive and negative terms? Question number 3, how much do BCSG members' conversations build, suggest, or encourage attempts to seek out of avoid information?